How's it going, everyone? If you're a fellow Lulu lover just like me, then this video will be super helpful for you. I wanted to talk about all of my favorite items for the gym. I've seen a lot of hauls out there, but nothing specifically for this, so I thought it'd be really helpful. Lululemon offers so many different items and such a wide range of options, so I thought it'd be nice to narrow it down to what my favorites are, and also what I bought that maybe isn't my favorite, but could very well be someone's favorite as well. So with that said, let's hop into it. First up is the Drysense t-shirt. This is hands down one of my favorite items overall from Lululemon, but especially for the gym. I wear them just about every single day. They fit extremely well. They're tapered throughout the body, and then in the back has an extra bit of length to it as well, which I think is just a really nice touch and looks really good on all body types. It hugs the arms well too, and the fabric is just extremely comfortable. So it's nice if you're wearing it before the gym, during the gym, and after the gym as well. I also like this top because you can wear it in social occasions as well as to the gym, and I'm huge on having clothes that is multi-purpose. It's just really nice. The fabric itself is moisture wicking, so it's great for trying to avoid that stinky smell in the gym, and it just stays a little bit fresh and doesn't hold sweat as well as some other materials do. I have this shirt in probably 4 colors, and I would definitely recommend them to a friend. So this is a must in my opinion. Next up is the Drysense long sleeve, and that's actually what I'm wearing right here in this video. It's essentially the same exact item as the short sleeve, except obviously the long sleeve version. It's extremely comfortable. If you prefer wearing long sleeves in the gym, then this is a great option. It also doubles as a bit of a pump cover, so good to use for those scenarios as well. They also offer the Drysense in a hoodie version, and so all 3 of these items are essentially the exact same in terms of measurement and fit. However, the styling is just a bit different. So that is definitely one of my favorite items from Lululemon overall, and would highly recommend. I should mention as well, for a size comparison, I'm roughly 6 feet tall, although my girlfriend will tell you otherwise. But yeah, about 6 feet and weigh 180 pounds. So good reference. I wear large in tops all across the board, and then for shorts, including pants as well, I wear mediums, and I'm about a 31 waist. Next up is the License to Train relaxed shirt. This is another one of my favorites at the gym. It's extremely comfortable, and it's a very different look to the Drysense, where the Drysense is obviously much more tapered and hugs the body. The relaxed fit is exactly what it says, so it's a bit baggier of a look. This is great for leg days, or if you're just kind of feeling that in the gym. And this can also double as a pump cover too if you're really feeling that. What I love about it is it's definitely a thicker material, and so I really have no concerns about it snagging on something at the gym. And on top of that, it's still moisture wicking. My one complaint with this shirt is that it's just a bit shorter in length than I would like it to be. Ideally, for a baggy shirt, I would like it to be a couple inches longer than my waistline, so I would prefer it just to be a little bit longer. Outside of that, I honestly have no complaints with this shirt. So if you like how it looks, then I can tell you that you're definitely gonna like the quality feel of the shirt too. The next shirt I wanted to talk about is the textured training shirt. This shirt is great in terms of how it looks, especially with the back kind of having like a draped look to it, and the side of the shirt looks really great. It's definitely different from the Drysense. My one complaint would be that the arms are just extremely loose. Like, I don't need my sleeves to be super tight or anything, but they're like really loose. So that's something I noticed, but I really do love the material of this shirt. And since it is part of the License to Train line, it is definitely much thicker. And again, when I'm in the gym, I'm not worried about it snagging on anything too. Now with both the relaxed fit and the training shirt that I just mentioned, they have these venting holes kind of under the armpits. I don't know how much they do, but they're definitely geared obviously towards that training line. So you'll probably get some extra airflow just in the shirt, which is kind of nice. So cool to see that they incorporated that into the design. Next up is the Always Agile tank and shirt. I have both of them. It's very similar in design to the textured training shirt. However, it's a lot thinner of a material, so it's definitely a lot more comfortable. And I actually went with a medium for some reason on these ones, just because I thought they'd be a little bit too baggy. Now I know a super popular shirt in the gym for Lulu, and I have a couple of them myself in the long sleeve version, is the metal vent, and I like it definitely. It looks really good. It's a different style than personally what I like, but I have no complaints about it. They're super comfortable. It's just a little bit easier of a fabric to fray and get snagged on stuff, and personally I think the look of the Drysense is just a bit better, and personally my style. but I see people wearing the Metal Vent Tech all the time in the gym, and I do like the long sleeve line quite a lot. I think all of these are great options in terms of shirts. It really just comes down to what your personal preference and style is. So with shirts out of the way, let's move into bottoms. I'm gonna start out with shorts just because I feel like maybe that's a little bit more of a popular item. And the License to Train shorts are absolutely my favorite. I'd say this is by far my favorite gym item from Lulu without a doubt. I have 3 pairs, Cassis, like a sage color, and black, and I wear them on repeat all the time when I'm at the gym. Now what I love about this short is it has some drawstrings on it. So as you can see here, you can tighten it as much as you like, and you can even reverse them and put the drawstrings on the inside if you like. I personally just leave them on the outside because I think it's fine, and I usually don't even tie them just because it fits me well enough. And then it has 3 pockets, obviously some on the side. So it has these zippers on the front pockets, which is really nice if you have any items in there like keys or a credit card, whatever it is, just nice to have that extra security. And then on the back, right here, there is also a zipper as well on the back of the pant, so you can put your wallet or whatever you'd like in there too. So plenty of pockets. And then what I really love most is the design of the short. So it's tapered to fit the leg really well, it hugs it nice, and then in the front is just a little bit shorter than the design in the back. And I think that's great. Definitely got to show off those quads in the gym, but overall, it's just a really great design and would highly recommend it. More importantly, honestly, the fabric of these is great. I certainly wouldn't say they're like the most comfortable shorts, so I wouldn't wear them lounging around the house, but I definitely think that the fabric is certainly made for wearing them in the gym and training, obviously. So less of a concern with them wearing down over time or fading or ripping or anything like that. The material is super strong and it's very well made. And I personally prefer the linerless versions for my shorts when it comes to Lululemon. I've looked at the License to Train linered shorts, and I definitely think they're a good option. I think they make a lot of sense for the gym, but with my personal preference, I just don't really like the compression, and I wear the Lululemon underwear anyway, so it kind of already does that for me, and I prefer not to have the liner in there. So that really comes down to preference, but at the end of the day, the look is still pretty similar. Next up is the Pace Breaker shorts. These are definitely the shorts that got me and probably a lot of you into Lululemon as well. It's just a great item. I personally think they're a little bit better for casual wear. I do like them if I'm going for a run or doing cardio specifically. However, for training, I think there is definitely a genuine concern with snagging and anything like that with this material, just because it is a lot softer. That being said, it is a great item, and it can be used in social settings as well as at the gym. So if you want a short that can do a little bit of both, then this is definitely a great option, because I would not be wearing the License to Train shorts at the bar during a summer day or something like that. But these you can definitely pass off. Now I have quite a few of these shorts, probably like 4 total. I have the 7-inch linerless and the 5-inch linerless, and I have to say I think I like the 5-inch better. I think it just looks a little bit better, show off the legs a little bit, but if you prefer a longer length, I think 7 inches is like a really happy medium that everybody would feel comfortable in. So either one would fit you great, and you can't go wrong with this item. So definitely worth buying, but if you're looking for something gym specific, I would stick to the License to Train line personally. All right, next up is gym pants. First up is the License to Train Jogger. This is definitely my favorite pant to wear in the gym. It's very similar to the License to Train short, just obviously extended to the ankles. And what I like about it is the scrunchie is great, so it can stick on your leg a bit if you like that high look, kind of like if you're flooding or something like that. And then it is also very tapered, so it fits the leg well. It's not really baggy. I personally don't like wearing super baggy pants in the gym, just my preference. So this is why when I tried them on at Lululemon, right when I slid them on, I was like, great, I'm gonna have to buy these for $130. No regrets, I love them. Anything that makes you feel good in the gym, I think is absolutely worth it. So again, it's very similar in styling. It has the zippers in the front pockets and again in the back, and it has some vents kind of like around the calf area as well for that extra airflow. And again, the fabric is really nice, and they're actually much more comfortable than the shorts. It's a little bit of a different fabric, so I would wear these a little bit casually as well, and I just like how they fit around the leg. Definitely would recommend. The next pant I wanted to talk about is the Surge Joggers. These are definitely made more for runners rather than somebody lifting or training in that capacity, and I think it shows in the design. It's a very lightweight pant, and in my opinion, a little bit baggier, so I personally don't wear it to the gym all that often. However, I can tell that it's certainly designed for running since it is so lightweight. So if that's what you like to do in the gym, then I definitely think this would be a great recommendation. And then on top of it, you can certainly wear it out in social occasions, whereas the License to Train stuff is very specific for in-gym use, and some of the other items at Lululemon you can kind of pass off in terms of wearing them for social events or at the gym and back and forth. So that is one thing I do like about the Surge Jogger is you can wear it in either scenario. As I mentioned, it is a bit baggy. The scrunch at the bottom is nice. You can definitely pull it up a bit if you want to have that flooded look. And then there is that zipper on the bottom on the side of each ankle as well, just to make it a little bit easier to take on and off, which I do really like. And the pockets are probably not as deep as a License to Train shorts and joggers, so something that I noticed there. And there is a zipper in the back for those joggers, which is nice. So if you are worried about your keys, phone, wallet, something falling out, then you can put some stuff in there too. Now, those are just my personal favorites when it comes to Lululemon items. I wanted to include pretty much everything that I had bought specifically for using in the gym, and it really comes down to preference, like I mentioned. So one thing that I may like, so it may not be good for somebody else. So just take it with a grain of salt, but I did want to review it honestly and just kind of give you a view of kind of what it looks like on my body type and see if it's something that you're interested in purchasing as well. If you have any questions, feel free to throw a comment below and I'll try to get to that as soon as possible. And if you found the video helpful, throw it a thumbs up to get it to more people just like you. And if you want to follow along for more hauls and stuff like this, then go ahead and subscribe too. I'd really appreciate it. Now with that said, I hope you have a great day and thanks for watching.